The day is finally here. It is June the 28th, 2024. I'm James Brierton in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's Tim Pounds in what I'm calling Aiken, South Carolina. No, it's not Aiken. No, that's not where you moved to. Is it?
Technically Graniteville, so we'll call it, 10 minutes outside of Aiken, so close enough.
And this is a special Friday night. Come hang out with us here on the Carolina Weather Group YouTube channel because we're going to play OUTBRK, the storm chasing video game, long awaited. Pretty sure I backed the Kickstarter in 2020, but the day is finally here. It's in early access, which means there are bugs. We have seen bugs, and we're just going to play with them because that's a part of early access. You are publicly playing a game that is still in development. If you are not familiar with the game, then we encourage you to check out our Carolina Weather Group podcast feed. We've had the developers, Mark and David, on our show 3 times. And maybe we'll hear some of those tapes throughout the evening, Tim. But I know we just want to hop right into this and start playing this game that is now available on Steam, on the PC, selling for about $35.
That's it. And so now we're about to go in and try to join a server, which I've heard, because it's early access, that we can't do multiplayer invites. Is that correct?
Yeah, so this is going to be like server roulette. We don't know if Tim and I are going to end up in the same server or not. We're going to find out. So I think our best shot, Tim, and I have no actual scientific proof of this, is if we just both press play at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
And chase.
With any luck, we'll get in the queue together. We'll make some of the screens on your display bigger as we go. Tim gets some action. We'll go to him full. I get some action. We'll go to me full. Right now, we're just in a quad box here as we wait to find out what happens. Based on the conversation I saw on Discord earlier, this searching screen, I think, is supposed to take no longer than 3 minutes because I saw a comment earlier asking for technical assistance after being stuck for 15 minutes. And the developer said, has it been more than 3 minutes? And that made me go, I guess that's how long until it times out. Server is loading the scenario, 10 seconds left. Hey. Your screen says the same thing.
So, okay, well, fingers crossed here. We're going to end up in the same server.
That would be wonderful. We can see some of your live comments as we go through the night. If there are any technical problems, things are too loud, things are skipping around, do also let us know because I am going to drive and punch the live stream and talk with you all. So now, Tim, you got some practice rounds in. I haven't done any practice rounds today. I did play a pre-alpha version of the game like more than a year ago, but is there anything you picked up in some of your practice rounds earlier?
To be fair, I did do the offline kind of practice mode. I didn't try to join a server here like we're doing now, but spent most of that time basically just figuring out the car controls, camera controls, and so far, I did not get a chance to play that early access like you did a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Looks like we got progress. Something's loading here on my...
Yeah, your screen's ahead of my screen, which makes me a little nervous.
So we'll see here. But what I was saying, it's just getting used to the controls here, and I played for a while. I enjoyed driving through the map. It is a very large map, but
5 times bigger than Grand Theft Auto 5, they tell me.
Ooh, wow, that is impressive. But yeah, it's like storm chasing. You got to be patient. You got to wait for the storm systems to develop. It's not like we're going to get in this world and immediately have an EF5 in front of us. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to work here. You got world loading as well?
I do have loading as well. The developers told us that the atmospheric physics in the game, the visuals, the craft, were all custom developed for this game, and that all of the weather is based off real-life historical severe weather outbreaks. So while the map is, I think, always the same, it's not like we're in Tulsa one day and, in Oklahoma City the next. They've overlaid that weather data onto their virtual world. I don't think I'm going to have the knowledge base to recognize on radar an outbreak from a particular date and time, but some of you at home might be able to figure it out.
Now, that's just an impressive level of detail. Bravo to the developers for not only integrating the science and the radars, which we'll display in a minute, but copying real events. That's just awesome.
It's a lot of weather data. I was listening back to our old interviews today, and they said that, one of the challenges was the reflectivity radar, which is the one that shows you wind going to and from the radar site, because they said a lot of the historic Data has things like reflectivity or cape. Those are the big picture ones that you can kind of just stitch together in a mosaic. But for reflectivity, for velocity, it's all in the perspective of the radar, either coming toward or away from that central point. And they were like, the game doesn't have a radar. So they had to simulate where the fake radar essentially would be in order to get the correct display of the reds and the greens. We'll find out in a little bit how well that worked.
I can't even imagine what that's like, trying to put that together on the back end.
The team is made up of Mark and David. One guy has a background in storm chasing, and one guy has a background in video game design. So those two guys came together. They're best friends in real life and made this game. You're in. I'm not in yet. I'm still initializing atmosphere. Sounds
okay.
Initializing atmosphere.
So what is the username? Does it just pull your Steam username? I might be Quarter Pounder, I guess.
I have no idea, but somebody in your server has a curse in their name, and there's nothing I can do about it. So if there are children watching, cover their eyes.
Is that the around and find out?
Yes.
Okay, we might be in the same server here.
Oh no, I'm looking at your screen. I'm still initializing atmosphere.
Okay, so there is game audio. You can talk to folks.
Oh, are they talking to you?
Yeah.
Is that why that guy was jumping? I will let everyone at home know that there will be game audio from my computer. We can see Tim's screen. We cannot hear Tim's screen. Okay, I am now in a server.
James, you're going to want to mute the server audio because we've got a lot of profanity coming off with these guys.
Oh, okay. I think I'm in the same. Yeah, I am in the same one with you. Well, we'll just spread out. We'll just go away from them.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds good. So I'm going to get in my car here and just head out. Let's do this.
We're 1 for 1 on our server roulette. I do appreciate the heads up on the profanity. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is there's no Carolina Weather Group content standards here. We are live on the internet playing internet games with internet people. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you over the people in the actual server.
All right, maybe we can get further away.
Whoa, this driving physics is weird.
What are you doing?
It just kind of ran off the road and couldn't get back.
I'm coming up on your 6. I will tell folks that there are notable optimization things that the developers still want to fix with the game. Right now, I'm cranking at about 20 FPS. I don't know what Tim's got.
I'm about 15 to 20. So not optimal, but not bad.
All right, we'll go back to the quad box here.
I feel like I just left the gas station and took off, and everyone is following me.
It's like you know something. We've looked at no data. I was just like, let's get away from everyone else. And everyone else is like, follow him. You want to just pull off here at this overpass? Okay. All right. Got it.
Yeah, I just took the exit. Let's see.
Okay.
They're following me too.
Oh, that's blood. Okay.
Uh-oh, did you hit something?
Yeah.
To be fair, I cannot see your screen. Like, I almost hit that phone pole.
I'm stuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good. I can put my hazards on. Click, 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 click.
Here, I'm turning around to come find you.
I don't know any of the buttons, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you still on the ramp? Where are you?
Yeah, I was on the off ramp. I don't know if I need a tow. I don't know what's up. Enter vehicle.
Is that you just kind of like driving through the grass slowly?
No, I'm completely stuck. This is entertaining, I'm sure. I don't know if I need a push.
Huh. Okay, hold on. I kind of stopped watching my screen.
I'll take this opportunity to ask anybody who's watching YouTube right now, is there anything we need to change? The game too choppy? Is our audio too loud?
Okay, I think I see you. We're going to give you a little push here.
Okie dokie.
Everyone else stopped on the bridge. Like, what are these guys doing?
I have no idea what these guys are doing.
Yeah, it looks like you're kind of stuck on the curb there.
I think I'm just wedged. Oh, can you not push me?
It just rammed you.
Oh, wait, maybe my engine's off. Oh, my engine's off.
Hit I to engage engine.
Well, I'm still stuck.
Oh, you are? Man, okay.
Can I ride with you? That's going to be really anticlimactic. I've been waiting 4 years to play this game, and I'm stuck in a ditch.
It's like real storm chasing. You get off-roading a little bit.
Yeah, but like I just crashed all on my own. Here, try pushing it now that I'm not in it. All right, I'm gonna look at the buttons. I'm gonna see, is there like a
There is an emergency tow button somewhere. I just don't remember where. It might be, no, it's not the G wheel. All right, here I come, getting a running start.
I'm just laughing because like we spend so much time at a time. Like, all right, what's this live stream gonna look like?
And we're stuck in the
stuck in the.
Well, the good news is I can't hear the crazy people in the server yelling profanities.
All right, I'm just gonna hit buttons. Okay, Q is how you put down a probe. WASD is how you walk. E is how you take a picture.
Okay, hit escape to go into the game menu. In the bottom left, it says tow car to gas station, and that does cost 500 coins.
What if...
Get it to work?
Yeah, there's like a 45-second wait for a tow truck.
Oh yeah, you're just sitting in the car here. All right, well let's
you
take
go
a look
ahead.
at the map here. Let's see. Okay.
What button is radar, Tim?
Radar is either going to be M or tab. I do like tab better because you know your hand's all the way over there on the PC keyboard anyway. I
just want to point out reflectivity and velocity. The toggle's in the lower left, and then there's a thing for essential products, which I think is a cape and winds.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So to our south, we got a little bit of rain kicking up. You can see the universal time there at the top, and it looks like the radar updates every 60 seconds, maybe. And you have to, you have to, at least the way I see it, you have to manually control the last 10 minutes to watch it build like this. I wonder what this button does. All right. Let's
I'm
go
in
velocity.
Prairie Hills.
Oh, there's velocity. Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm close to you.
All right, so I'm looking at the map as a whole. Looks like we've got several cities here. It's in a grid, A to E, 1 through 5. So where are you close to? Because it looks like I'm right outside Lost Flag Village.
I'm about to be nose to nose to you in the game. I'm coming up that ramp.
Oh, okay, cool. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out where we should go. Maybe we should start heading towards Bakersfield.
You say that like I have any idea where Bakersfield is.
You gotta look at the map, man.
Okay.
It's 2 hours.
Are my headlights on? Yeah, they are.
I can't see in the map. Yeah, they are.
Okay, great. I was like, good because I haven't. Okay, Bakersfield.
Oh, wait. That's my car. I forgot I wasn't in the car.
Going great, guys. Going great.
Oh, man. I think I left the engine running and the gas is down.
All right, well, there's plenty of gas stations around. My only concern with Bakersville is that is where there's like broad rotation now, but I think we should try to figure out where it's going to be. So let me look at Cape values. I feel like we should just go like due south. There's more Cape due south and to the east of Bakersville.
Okay.
Cape being the amount of available convective storm energy. So gotcha. I think that's I'm gonna do a loop-de-loop.
So I'm thinking let's head up here, not on the highway, but on the
and then hook a left here. And there'll be a gas station if you need.
Yeah, we should go ahead and do it. I pretty much ran out of gas in my initial test play, like doing the online stuff or the offline stuff. There we go. Get my word straight here. And never filled up before, so this will be a first. Some nice lightning off in the distance.
Yeah, I was just going to tell viewers, I know I've got my settings at about medium because the developers even said like that they still have to optimize things, so they suggested bringing the graphics down a little bit. I can't imagine what it's like on their fantastic setting. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Yeah, I was not able to get more than like 5 FPS by putting it at fantastic settings.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what's going to happen when I actually get into a storm. I may have to lower it even more. And I did lower it down to 1080 on my resolution. All right, I'm gassed up.
That was pretty easy. I didn't even have to get out of my car. It just said turn off engine to refuel. Okay.
It's like New Jersey. They must come out full service gas station.
We didn't have to pay or tip. I think we end up paying at the end of our
I paid. I think it said it deducted 11 coins.
Oh, okay.
So what is G? Oh, hazards. Oh, I can put blinkers on, wipers. Okay, you want to go left or right up here? Dealer's choice.
Ooh, let's go left.
Okie dokie.
Wow. Did I not hit you on your screen? You just like kept driving
you didn't
normally.
Hit me on my screen. Yeah, no, I was fine over here.
No, I had like sparks flying and everything.
All right, starting to get rain. How do I actually turn the wipers on? Okay, you have to like press G and then take your mouse to the bottom right corner and click.
Yeah, that's a little.
A little hard to do while you're driving.
And it's worth noting too, the speedometer's there on the mini map, and all of these vehicles seem to go about 150 kilometers an hour.
I like that the speedometer is in miles an hour, but the mini map's in kilometers.
Right.
I do know that the game was developed by those two guys in Quebec.
Yeah, so I can understand the kilometers then.
Yeah, I'm gonna just turn right here. Again, I don't want to be antisocial, but
you just ran that stop sign, buddy.
Beep beep. I just don't know what type of game audio we're gonna get.
He said something about me running the stop sign. Oh well.
Yeah, he said the same thing to me, and I hit beep beep. To talk back, it's V as in Victor. All right, I'm gonna slow up here and check radar. Stop it. See, I feel like I wish there was it just doesn't seem very bright, the headlights. All right. Oh, those are surface observations. No, I want. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing maybe, and I don't know how specific the game is, but I'm definitely seeing like maybe what the game is trying to do is like broad rotation over grassland park. Definitely pretty intense on reflectivity. Let me see what. Oh, you get data, but lightning, location, cloud to ground strikes. That's interesting. Okay. Winds. I will say, I'm not a storm chaser in real life. I'm a podcaster. So I might totally miss something.
And, yeah, I am.
You're our audio producer.
I was about to say, I'm doing pretty good with the essential products, the reflectivity and velocity. But if I hit Q here, ML, cape, wind, surface, yeah, I kind of know what those are.
Yeah. Oh, let me put this into motion. How do I put this into motion?
What are you putting into motion?
The radar. Oh, it just kind of grabbed. Okay, so everything's kind of going north and east. I feel like this is just kind of where we need to be.
I agree. I'm going to pull over and turn my engine off to save on gas.
Oh, is that I?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to look at the settings and see if there's a way to make, like, headlights brighter, or, like, do I even have my headlights on, or are those just daytime running lights?
I have not found a control for headlights, but I have seen them work. Like, right now, yours are off. I wonder if they're...
Oh, I just turned my car off.
See, my flashers are on. Yeah, turn your car back on. Let me see if I see your lights.
Okay, coming back.
Because there isn't, like, a press H for headlights or anything.
All right, I'm starting my car. I think I'm starting my car. Starting my car.
Yep. Okay, your lights came on when you started.
All right.
All right, let's see. We just got a radar update. This is kind of a slow start, but we're letting everything build.
Well, I can roll a piece of tape here and hear a little bit from the developers if that's the thing we want to do on our live stream while we wait for some action to actually play out.
Hey, that sounds good. Let's throw up a clip.
Yeah, let's listen to Mark and David. We will interrupt this to bring you virtual breaking weather news when it happens. You guys have been working hard at development from the time you did Kickstarter to doing some play testing, and now you are on Steam as something people can add to their wish list. So tell us, how has the development been going, and what can people expect once this game hits the market?
All right. So, well, first of all, thanks for having us. In the past, I think has it been a year since we've been on your
I
latest
think
broadcast?
so. I think it's probably been about a year.
Yeah. So a lot has been done since then. We're really getting closer and closer to at least announcing a release date. So we're like doing all the finishing touches in the game. We're putting the glue together. All the parts are coming and forming this one united thing, and it's really, really exciting for us to see it happen. So we're actually getting even closer to doing like major playtest sessions with a lot of players. So it's something that's going to be announced really soon. I don't know, David, if you want to point out something else.
I can add rapidly, like the development we've been doing lately is basically adding more content to the game. Last time we did a playtest was really just to test our main game loop, check if our game is fun, check if our players likes what we're doing, if we're accurate to, I guess, what people expect from such game. And it was very positive. So in the last stint of work, we've been working on adding more content so that the game has some replayability, adding more cards, adding more customization options, adding like more playable characters. To get there, we obviously were using a lot of kind of free assets from stores, but we had to increase, like upgrade our assets to more game ready stuff. We wanted to be sure to have like at least a female character that was playable, so it's not like all mid-20s same white male in the game, like the same model everywhere. So we work with a pretty talented team of 3D modelers to have at least a couple of playable characters, have a couple of customization cloths options, stuff like that. So we have different cards, different people around. Obviously it's a multiplayer game, so having some variety is very important. And like Mark said, right now like this part is going pretty well. We've been talking about it in our latest, like we do a monthly development update newsletter on our Steam page, and we've been talking about the content we've been adding in this last segment of development. And now we're gearing up to actually trying to have more players playing the game by doing some playtest, hopefully longer sessions. In the last times we played, I know you had the chance to play the game.
I did.
We were like very controlling of how it was going, making sure that the player like just play one game, stuff like that, to make sure that everybody was able to touch the game. But we want to test like longer session. Is the game still fun if you play like for multiple hours and that kind of thing? So it's
we also, if I may, we also had a kind of a major breakthrough on the technical side, where for weather nerds it might be a little bit more exciting. So
okay,
in the past, what we had for storms is we use real life weather data from models, and we recreate the storms in 3 dimensions, but it was made of parts of 3D models of parts of clouds, all put together like Lego blocks, but now we've found a way to have like fully volumetric clouds that are made directly from the weather data. So it's pretty much like you get the model doing all the calculations and outputting you some storms, and then that's exactly what you're going to see in the game. So it's going to be like even more realistic in terms of physics and stuff like that.
That's going to probably be one of the hardest parts, I would imagine, is trying to get all the physics and the behavior and the visual appearances, because so much of storm chasing is visual, right? Trying to look at those clouds and interpret what's going to happen. And I did have the chance to do one of those play tests. It was very exciting. And I will say one of the things that you guys have announced that I enjoyed was that you can report a funnel cloud and kind of help the virtual National Weather Service or other government authority that might be in this universe issue those warnings. And I thought that was a really cool prototype animation, if you will, of what happens in real life, where these storm chasers see things and report it back, and really helps the player become part of that, kicking off that cycle. Is that a good way to describe that?
Yeah, we're actually encouraging players to report by giving them points if they're like the first one to report it. So not only you want to see stuff, so you want to be in position to have a good picture of things like that, but you also want to report it because everything we do in our gameplay design is around not only fun or adrenaline, but also around like being responsible, and we're like doing everything we can to still have a fun game, but also make it so that if you do something stupid, you're not gonna have any rewards. So kind of, we don't want to encourage bad behaviors because we've seen many in real life in storm chasing, and we don't want this kind of game to, encourage people to do dumb stuff.
Well, what I like about it too is it puts emphasis on the emergency response and the storm chaser and the Skywarn spotter part of the element of a storm chaser, and not just the photography part. And I thought that was kind of nice way to balance that.
The hardest part in design is really to make a game that was honest for all the actual real life storm chaser and weather enthusiasts, that they will recognize themselves in the action they're doing in game, but also for like all the people that don't really know whether or not real life storm chaser and just general mainstream gamers that start playing our game and are just like, in a gaming sense, chasing points, trying to maximize like their return on every game. The people that are doing that would adopt safe behaviors, and what a real life storm chaser would kind of make the decision the same way. And by just engaging in the game loops, will kind of learn kind of a safe chasing behavior. And that line was very kind of hard to get. It took us a lot of iteration, doing playtest and looking at players, playing the game, to make sure that like what we were encouraging was actually not reckless behaviors and not like trying to get as close as the tornado without dying. And that's not like what we're wanted to do with our final project. We wanted to make sure that like, obviously storm chasing is it's dangerous, and we wanted to be sure that to be like on the right side of this passion.
So question for you guys. So I mean, this is really fascinating. So is there like a toolbox, right? Is there like players can pick which tools they want to use to monitor radar, to see where things are going? Like you have the NSSL tools, you have radar scope, you have and maybe even other radar products, but kind of talk about maybe some of the tools that the storm chasers have to just get themselves in position to see a tornado.
Sure. So when you get into a game, you have your whole map with a bunch of weather products that you can see. So there's the basic products that are radar. Right now we have reflectivity and velocity, and obviously in the future we might add a bunch of other products for us weather nerds to enjoy. And then you have the advanced products that are more like on the forecast or like short-term forecast side or nowcasting. So you have like, this is where you can see like the surface conditions, you can see the wind directions, you can see the winds at different levels, so you can see if there's wind shear or where the wind shear is better, for example. You can see the mixed layer cape, a bunch of, I don't even remember all of them.
Yeah, I mean, no, I was gonna say like, I mean, we can get virtual soundings, but are soundings a part of this game too? Because those are like kind of what tell you where, what's going on up there.
Yeah, right now we don't have like the actual soundings with the photographs, but since we're doing our weather with actual weather model data, it's going to be very, very simple for us to just have like multiple locations on the map that you can just click and get an actual sounding that will fit exactly what you see. And if you drive somewhere and the sounding says that the winds are at the surface are from the southeast, that's what you're going to see in the game. So it's really accurate. That's
way. Really cool. And this has potential to be like a multi-game player too, in almost real time. It seems like that's something on the horizon. I mean, you guys are onto something really cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let me ask you, David, as the developer on this, what's been the hardest thing that you managed to develop that gave you just like a huge sense of relief once you perfected it?
I think it's a specific moment I have in mind where the first time we showcased our first scenario in our we did that like a trailer showcase or whatever, and we started from obviously a real life scenario that happened, and without naming it, without like saying exactly which scenario it was or referencing to what it might be, it was just showcase the thing. In our YouTube comments, someone said like, "Is this like?" I think it was Ashby, the scenario we were doing,
Yeah.
and someone said like, "Is this like
Ashby 2020?" I think.
and that was like the first time I kind of realized how close our weather was. That someone with no prior knowledge was able to spot the scenario we took our weather data from. This was like a big, oh shit, okay, we have something absolutely special that like to this degree that weather nerds can kind of, but just from virtualization of something that happened in real life. Because I'm not like in the weather like science at all. I'm a game developer through and through. I've been knowing Mark for a very long time, and I joined him to kind of it's his pet project. He's been working in that for longer than me. But I come just from the game dev side, and so at first I knew nothing about the weather, and I was like, hey, this is cool. Obviously, this is absurdly large scale. This is incredible. The immersion is crazy. But to know that our data is recognizable to a scientific scale that much was like a true kind of, okay, we have definitely something that's absolutely ridiculously interesting. Because if I compare this to all the weather in other video games, it's always faked. It's always like, it looked pretty, but I've been doing some research and just looking like at other games in fast and time lapses, and it's where like the fake weather kind of crumbles when you look at like if it's fake, it's gonna cycle in a certain way that obviously it's not real data. But when we look at our
kind of takes you out of the fiction or the universe when there's kind of bad or hokey things around, but the fact that you guys have it so dynamic makes it immersive.
And so that was like the one moment that really kind of made me realize that we have something absolutely unique with a lot of potential.
Somebody who is not an artist and certainly not a developer, what I'm hearing you say would be my equivalent of I draw a picture and somebody recognizes it and I realize, oh, I must have done a good job here. Somebody recognized what it was I was trying to emulate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where can people stay in touch with you guys, and how can they add this to their wish list?
We're on Steam. If you just type OUTBRK, there's not a lot of there's another game that is written that way. I think it was written on screen. It still is. So just type OUTBRK on Steam and wishlist the game. It's the thing that helped us the most. It helped us break through the Steam algorithm and being showcased as like upcoming games and stuff like that to get the game in the hands of as many people as possible. And all of our community is based mostly on Discord. So on our Discord server, we are always like, I'm chronically online. I'm always there. I'm always watching Discord. We have a specific channel for questions where I answer every one of them usually very rapidly. So people can ask questions about the game, ask questions about the development. We also have like all of our development is completely public. People can see our Trello board where we plan everything that's coming up and see when we're doing tasks and stuff like that. So everybody can know exactly where we're at. Obviously, making a game is very long. People are extremely excited, sometimes impassioned, but I understand them. We're also very excited to get this game out. But having this transparent development process kind of helps people, understanding that making a game is very long, but it's coming.
Confirm with. All right, you have been listening to an interview, the Carolina Weather Group podcast, conducted with Mark and David, the developers of this game. That was back in November of 2023 during our Weather Pods Disaster Relief Telethon to support the American Red Cross. Since you've been gone, we've been kind of just patiently waiting. We have had the development of some severe thunderstorms, and Tim and I have split up a little bit, but we're about to meet back up on this road here. But you can see a lot of the other storm chasers are now converging. This is perfect timing. We just got a new tornado warning issued after some initial reports of funnel clouds. So, Tim, that's actually one of the key things that this game allows you to do versus some other games. We can see it happening right now in the bottom left of the screen as other players can actually submit storm reports. That's a very cool feature.
Well, if everybody can see my screen right now with the terrible driving and blood I have on the windshield.
It's like a horror game in the top right of our live stream.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hit a stop sign and a barrier at like 100+ miles an hour.
All right, well, Tim, you're going to get on location first. So this will be our first live intercept here on launch day for Outbreak. And we'll be curious to see what that experience is like. Tim and I are both playing again with about medium quality graphics. The developers themselves suggesting people play at whatever level is playable. They do note that they have some further optimization to do, which is not too surprising considering the game's in early access. You heard Mark and David in that clip talking about how they update their community in Discord, their monthly newsletter, and through a Trello board. And I have seen since 2020, when we first backed this Kickstarter, them providing updates. And they've been doing that today too, during launch day, kind of advising people of the known bugs and suggestions on how to make it a enjoyable experience, while again, still noting the game is still in active development. Tim, what are you seeing? Anything? Have you caught up with the other storm chasers yet?
They are at the top of the hill. Whoa, I just saw the funnel.
Are they about to come flying at you?
All right, so let's see if I can take a picture for the first time.
All right, I'm going to just wait for you guys here before I get into a head-on collision. Now, I've experienced a bug where when I get out of my car, I can't move or walk or do anything. So I'm kind of like stuck. Oh, wait. If I open my camera out, it can let me move. All right, great.
Okay.
There we go. Trick will be, can I get back in my car now? You guys are all coming flying towards me. All right.
Specifically said in the tutorial not to drive into the tornado your very first time playing the game.
What about my second time later?
I will say second or third time. All right, I see this guy right here. Oh, he's moving. Whoa, that was some lightning.
Are you getting hit with hail, or you got struck by lightning?
I think lightning. I'm going to get back in the car. I was about to drop a probe, but I don't think I'm in a good line to
do that. Let me look at it here. Folks, we are looking at velocity. We're looking at where the reds and the greens come together here. Oh, it's drifting south ever so slightly. Oh, I see it. For the first time in Outbreak, I've got a tornado. Oh, and I'm getting hit by something, probably hail.
Oh, yep. I'm in hail as well.
Oh.
It's like everybody's kind of stopping over here.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go south if I can, and I don't remember parking my car at that angle, and see if I can get a probe in this thing. I always like putting probes down whenever we play games of this similar genre.
Yeah, it's always this, like, fine mix of we're about to get hit by the tornado.
Yeah, I heard a great tip from Mark and David in the last interview I did with them, which was only about a month ago. I said, give me one tip. Give me the developer's hack. And they said, get out of your car and look at the tornado. And if it's going left, then it's going south. If it's going right, then it's going north. Or I guess, if you're looking to the west. And if it's coming straight at you, like it doesn't seem to be going one way or the other, then it's coming right at you. So like for this probe, I'm trying to figure out where if I just stand and look at it, it looks like it's just growing bigger and it's not actually like walking on the horizon.
Gotcha. Huh. Okay, so let's see.
Oh, there it is. I'm just going to put my probe down and hope this is kind of close and get out of the way because it's definitely going south. Can I not put my probe here? Oh, the probes have to go on grass? I guess not road?
Correct.
Okay. All right, my probe is down. I got a really big tornado. I'm taking some pictures. I should probably now move. Oh, I'm struggling to go backwards.
It's about to cross the road.
To go backwards, right in front of me.
Interesting.
Okay, my probe is deployed and I'm picking up nothing, so I guess I'm just not close enough.
And it won't let me take a second picture. Like, I have to...
That.
Yeah, it says it's too similar.
Oh, you have to hold the button down. I've been taking no pictures this whole time.
Oh, yeah, hold it down for, I think, 2 to 3 seconds to do the snapshot.
I just got a bunch of Steam achievements like, congratulations on taking your first photo. I'm like, I thought I was taking photos this whole time. How do I pick the probe back up? Q? Because I think you only get one, and then you got to pick it back up. It doesn't just like, you can't just magically place it down elsewhere.
Correct. All right, so how are we going to keep going to intercept this thing?
Is it going south? I don't know. You guys are all just like on it, and I'm kind of like, maybe I want to do something else. I'm going to go back up. The cape's really good further south. Well, now I'm just standing here doing nothing. All right. Well, you know what, Tim, you're with the caravan, right?
For the most part, they're actually
right.
hitting a little ahead of me now.
All right, you want to stay with the caravan? I'm going to go a different way. Then we'll have
Okay.
2 potential intercepts and whatever else comes. Because I'm also kind of like, all right, everyone's with that. Like, what's to come next?
Okay, I've actually been stationary long enough. Everybody's left me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
kind
I
of
see
looking back to the west. If we were to go south of Bakersfield, like, I don't know, maybe we even need to stay right here.
Just like what else is going to come down the pike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to doing that. Let us know in the comments what you think we should do. While you guys were watching that interview, we were all kind of like, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait.
I actually do think those guys have the right idea. It's going to be south at that intersection.
Oh, even the stuff that's off to the west.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's
Alright.
heading due east, pretty much.
Yeah, we do need to watch our gas. We're both at about half tank, I think.
Ah, good catch, good catch. Oh, wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polygons.
Wait,
1, 2, 3, 4. That might be 7 tornado warning polygons that
it's
just
getting
spawned.
very active all of a sudden.
All right, I think I'm just gonna stay right here.
So it's kind of like a scenario where it's like, don't get too distracted because you don't know what's going to come up behind you. We'll take Tim's gameplay full here.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna walk around and see if I can. Okay. Oh, okay. So you see it says photo content tornado. Aha, there it is. I see it now. Let's see
That's
if
the
get
one
some
we were
nice
chasing a
picture.
minute ago, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Or is this a new one?
I think that's the same one from a minute ago. How do you do a storm report?
I have figured out how to get the phone up using R.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Look at that.
Oh, and if you see it, you can issue a report?
Yeah, if you see it, it'll say hold down mouse button to issue report.
Okay. I think I want to go further south. I'm really liking what's between Westport and Prairieville. If I punch my screen up here for folks, there's some really strong winds there. So I think I'm just going to head south at least one more intersection before I stop and look at the radar again.
Okay. I will be on your 6.
You don't say.
I muted that so it wouldn't go on the live stream. For people wondering, I just coughed really loudly.
Yeah.
I just didn't mute our second
Our
comms.
back channel. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, I'm spinning out.
I just had a hard time getting back on the road. I was spinning through all kinds of mud and grass. Wow, okay.
I know I keep saying it, but I feel like the road in front of me should be lit from my head.
Yeah, I've noticed when other players pass, I can see their headlights, but sitting in the car driving, you cannot see your own headlights, and it's very difficult.
Yeah. All right, I'm slowing up here.
All right, I'm sliding around in the mud. I'll be there in a
We are
second.
somehow not in a tornado warning right now, but that's okay. Oh, so this is kind of...
Stop. Ouch.
You just hit me. I was going to say, before I got really plowed into, that you can see the historic storm reports too. So like the colored ones must be the recent ones, and the grayed out ones must be the older ones.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I think this off to our west here, that looks pretty broad. Oh, still looks kind of broad. Rotation-y. the tornado warning just off to our west. I'm assuming left is west. Until somebody tells me otherwise. Still kind of liking what's almost to the west between Westport and Prairie Hills. Like the rest of the chaser convergence is still on that first funnel. I don't know if it's weather or if it's just my personality, but I'm kind of like, sure, you guys take the first one. I'm going to see what comes next.
Yeah, because I feel like we're in a great spot for this little system right to our west here. Is it kind of hooking already on radar?
No, it's very elongated. The one that we're like nearest just off to our west. But I think Call Me Special is on to something based on what I'm seeing closer to coming out of Westport. Let's go straight down to Prairie Hills, hit the gas station, and then wait. No, let's just stay right here. I'm just gonna turn my engine off.
That's a good idea. I think we're about to have something to our west here.
Yeah, that very last scan kind of put more greens and reds together there. That's interesting. I think. My screen is getting orange.
We've had a friend with an inappropriate name join us at this locale.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I can't do anything about what other people type or say. Which is why, to your earlier point, Tim, this is only on the Carolina with the YouTube. All right, let's check. I do think it's really cool that this game has cape and things. Oh, wow. After this storm comes through, the cape really falls off. I should have looked at that earlier. I kept being like, I like what's back towards Westport. Yeah, all right, well, I might just have to start looking around with my eyes. The dew points are juicy, I think. I got to figure out how to change this game into Fahrenheit. Yeah, I say we just stay right here and watch to our right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking here.
I didn't realize my car was in the grass, so I don't know if this game has like a get stuck in the mud type scenario. So I'm gonna.
I have not encountered that yet, for what it's worth.
I'm gonna move it before my life is in danger. See, am I looking the right way? Yeah, it's gonna be over there. It's gonna be down towards that billboard, if there's anything. I still think Call Me Special, Scott.
Oh yeah. Looking at velocity, it's picked up pretty good right there.
Yeah. All those other guys who ran out in front, I don't even know if they've got anything. Yeah. Oh, they literally just reported a tornado. Okay. All right. So you're telling me if I hit R, like, how do I take out my phone?
Yeah, R, and then the phone will pop up. And then you just look around, and when it senses something, it'll say, click to report. Oh,
I cannot
see like that.
You just reported a tornado?
I did, apparently.
On purpose?
Yeah, there actually is one. I just got one good photo with the camera, too. Oh, yeah, you can see where I reported it on the map now, near Prairie Hills. So I
can't take my phone out or see a tornado.
You have to be outside of your car.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look at your screen.
All right, so Mr. F around and find out is
on the move south.
Gonna follow me here. How about I get back on the road? I can actually drive to this.
All right, I'm gonna take Tim's video a little bigger. Tim's clearly got a better perspective on this than me.
We'll see. I do see it off to my right here, where I did a moment ago. I get right here and see what we see. Like that brake job right there. There we go.
Yeah, you said your car stops really fast. I'm not sure mine does.
Oh. I don't use the handbrake to stop.
Yeah, that was handbrake.
The handbrake is spacebar. Okay, now I don't see it anywhere. Okay, so neither my camera nor my storm report thing are actually seeing it. Wondering where it's going.
Call Me Special still hasn't reported anything.
I mean, it could just be stationary here. I'm starting to get some hail.
Oh yeah, we got a tornado warning to our south. Go south, go!
Here we go, running stop signs. Don't do this at home, folks.
Yeah, there's no AI traffic.
Don't drive 100 kilometers an hour in the pouring rain.
Do we need to stop and get gas? Like, I know that sounds silly, but considering how fast he keeps the car gases up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Unless we get good visuals.
Whoa, overcorrected. Man.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
What's that?
I can't find the road. Oh, there it is.
It was like, I see one car out in front of me.
Yeah, it's me. I'm trying to look at the map while driving, and that's not...
Yeah, I'm almost surprised you can. I guess they're
It
like,
works.
oh. What? You got buildings up ahead.
Oh my goodness. Those driving physics, man. I had to come to a complete stop just to stop going back and forth. Alright. Let's get a little gas and see if this tornado is coming towards this town here.
Alright. See the gas station on the map, but I don't see it in reality yet. Oh, I see it now.
It's a little further here.
See, everything feels really dark. It's dark on your screen too, so it's not just a
Yeah.
Whoa. It's gonna let me gas up, even though I like crashed.
Alright, there it goes.
How do I get the thing to show up that says? It says like press I, right?
Yeah, you've got to come to a complete stop next to the pump. That's me.
Oh, yeah. Great. It says I can do it right here.
Here,
Do I have to hold it? Can I press radar at the same time?
yes, you can bring up your map while you're getting gas. I guess I'll back up. Whoa.
Yeah, we're really not in a bad spot.
Stop trying to drive with the.
It's just
the
got
map
really
up.
dark. Got really dark. Did you notice that the trees, at least on my screen, are like blue?
No, I have not noticed that.
Okay. I like doing this weird. I'm gonna go back up here to this intersection, and let me see. Is this going? I think we're almost just gonna hang out at the gas station. Oh my god, my car was rolling that entire time. Wow. All right. Oh, I wonder, can you climb up there and get a better view?
I don't know.
Let's find out, folks. Oh, it doesn't like off-roading. Oh, wow, the winds are really picking up. All right, I'm gonna take my video a little bit bigger as I go exploring on this piece of scenery. But if you see anything, holler.
Will do.
Oh, I can't seem to climb stairs. 1, 2, 3, go. Nope, can't go upstairs. It is
Alright, good to know.
extremely windy.
Yes, it is.
What happened to my radar? I'm kind of wondering if there's something in town.
That's what I'm kind of going for through town
Yeah.
right now.
Oh. All right. You're going into town?
Oh,
Town.
I can hear tornado sirens.
Oh, because we're in an urban setting. We got a lot of... Oh, that's a... Got a lot of objects here that could get blown over if something were to happen. All right, Tim, we're watching your screen. What are you seeing?
Whoa, getting some damage to my health from the hail. I'm gonna get back in the car.
Okay.
But lots of wind, lots of rain, little bit of hail. But I'm not. Whoa, we need to head back to my south.
I'm still there, I think. I'm going to try to put a probe down without getting killed. Yeah, we're getting hail, we're getting wind. I don't know that I see anything. Probe is deployed. My view is
Yeah, I
kind of
have not seen wall cloud, funnel cloud, nothing yet.
I mean, like, we're just in it. Okay, well now I'm going to pick my probe up here in a minute because whatever this is going off to the east. Both this wind and a little rotation to the south of it. So I'd almost want to kind of try to stay with it in a minute on that interstate. But I mean, the visibility out here. This is what the developers I think were going for, right? Like this immersed world. Even though I've got it on medium quality at 20 frames per second, like just looking at that wind, looking at that lightning and the rain and the hail, like there's clearly something here, right? This game is enjoyable now, and I think is only going to get better as they continue to optimize it.
I don't know if people were watching my screen just then, it got really strange.
No, what's up?
I guess I drove into a building because it looked like I was walking towards the light there for a moment.
I just experienced 120 km/h winds. I must be glitching. I can't see a thing. You got the same thing going on, right?
Yep, I couldn't see anything, yeah.
It was like a whiteout.
Wow, whatever this is moving really fast to our south.
All right, I'm gonna try to go out to the interstate. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. All right, I'm coming up behind you.
All right, I guess I'm gonna hop on the interstate here.
You got a broken windshield.
I do. I just noticed that myself. I can barely see the road while I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm like following a car. I don't even know if it's you, and I don't even know if it's going the right way.
Yeah, it was me, and I tried to look at the map while driving again.
Oh, I thought you were just getting blown off the road. Viewers are looking at my screen full now.
The storm is weakening based on the latest radar pass.
I don't know, I still like some things out to the south of it too, but I feel like in order to get there, we got to go west, and then we got to make a decision on whether or not we go south or not.
Yeah.
Whoa, sight! Whoa, you went airborne.
Hey, now I see you. All right, let me pull a little 180 here. Oh.
That was called failure for proper following distance.
Yeah, it's me. It's called failure to maintain lane. So.
You're looking at the map again?
Yep.
Right now, I'm pro making the next right.
All right.
Thanks for having your hazards on. It makes a big difference.
Does it really?
No.
I forgot they were on, honestly.
Where is this next break?
It's gonna be a ways. Whoa! And this is why we don't look at our phones and maps while driving.
You're trying to. I wonder, can we ride in the same car? Like one of us looks at the map and one of us drives.
I wonder. That would be a neat feature. All right,
Oh,
looks
is
like.
this a, oh, can we not get off?
Sure you can.
I don't think that's what they had in mind.
Have to go around
Carolina
this
Weather
hill.
Group. The Carolina Weather Group does not endorse driving through the forest.
No, I don't have a Jeep. I don't know if I can make it up this hill.
Yeah, why did I follow you? Stuck yet?
Uh-oh. Nope, I got stuck up the hill. All right, this was not a smart idea.
We have a tornado warning now. I'm gonna just keep paralleling it with the hope that it comes back down. Like it went up maybe for the bridge and then comes back down.
Oh, crackers.
Thanks for censoring yourself on a live stream that has a player with the F word in his name. Yeah, this is not going well.
Sorry.
I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't gotten stuck in anything yet.
Like if
I'm
you
just
barely clip the tree, it brings you down to a complete stop. Like, come on.
Oh, I haven't done that yet, so I don't know why you would. Oh, now, you know what? Now I can see my headlights. I can see my headlights on the wild grass.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm cutting it at a very shallow angle, and I did it. I'm on the road. Let's pretend that never happened, folks.
Well, you enjoy chasing this thing. I'm gonna.
You're gonna go back onto the highway.
Deal with the consequences of my actions.
Gotta commit to it, Tim.
I actually think I'm legitimately stuck now.
I think I'm gonna get a tornado. One hand, I'm like, should I go rescue you? On the other hand, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, you okay? You get the storm. I'll be there eventually.
You could call a tow truck.
Hey, when you called that tow truck earlier, where did it respawn you?
The nearest gas station.
Nearest. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh, it says next radar update in. Oh, it was looking so good. Oh, tailing. I had made the left, but now I think I'm coming back to go straight from your perspective. All right, I don't want to jinx it, but I'll say this. This game's been out now 12 hours. This is playable.
Yeah.
We're having highs and lows in terms of like there's action, then there's downtime, regroup, like a bit of a storyline maybe.
And I'm sure there's some big bugs, but you know, with previous storm chasing games we've tried out, there's been glitches where you fly into the sky and then you have to leave the server and come back. You know, it's been playable. Graphics have been a little glitchy here and there, but
Oh, I just drove 25 kilometers.
Wow. This is very rain heavy right here.
Yeah, if there's something in here, folks, it would be the definition of rain wrap. New tornado warning out to our south and east.
Is that down where Schrodinger is, or whatever that guy's name is?
I'm gonna go down and make a left, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get there. Yeah, I mean, to your previous point, Tim, it feels really good to know that there's a game like this in active development. There's another game that we've played both here on our channel and in real life, and development has mostly just dropped off. Developing a game is hard. We talked a little bit about it with the developers of this game in their very first appearance on the show in November 2022, kind of the mental health aspects of building the game, long hours, maybe you're juggling a day job, dealing with a community.
Sometimes the community can be the worst part, the harshest critics that they need to keep in mind. This is early access, so we probably got another couple months of big updates and fixes.
Turn and left, slow into turn left. I mean, I will say, I mean, I know there's expectations. You've waited 4 years for a thing that you paid for in 2020. You maybe backed it on Kickstarter, and you're very excited to play it. You know, like anything, kind of the longer the time goes on, the expectation goes higher, whether that's realistic or not. I don't know. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, how big is their team? It's two main guys.
It's two main guys, and based on their Trello, like I've seen other names on there, so I don't know if there's other people that help. But I think it's mostly two guys. Yeah, Marc and Dave.
Okay, looks like we're going to be heading north here in a minute, and we're going to run right into something.
Yeah, I think there's a funnel cloud reported to our left. I can't see anything to the left.
I'm going to keep going here.
All right, I slowed up on the left side of the road, so you're going to probably pass me on the right. There you go. A little communication so you don't plow into me. I think it's... I mean, we're not in Kansas anymore. Or maybe we are. I think I'm about to get hit by whatever this is. You putting a probe down someplace?
I think I'm going to put the probe down once I make this left up here.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean by that other player.
Try not to hit the stop sign, and it increases.
Yeah, that really screwed you up before hitting the stop sign. All right, Tim, your vehicle's in front. I'm taking your camera full.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I see a tornado. What's the thing called that's like that holds up the left side of the windshield to the roof of the car? It's like blocking.
Oh, like the A pillar?
Sure, the A pillar.
All right, I have stopped. I'm going to get out of this car.
Copy that.
And see what I see.
To see what we could see. I'm gonna go around you. Let me go further. Okay, I think there's a tornado, Tim, like right there. I keep catching glimpses of it. And my car is being all... Oh my god, the tornado's right here. Come to me! Come to me!
Oh, I see it.
Hammer is E. Yeah, there it is.
Guess it's too...
No value? How does that picture have no value?
Mine wasn't registering either.
Okay,
it said there was nothing in the photo.
Fine, I'll get closer. How much closer do you need me to... Is that other chaser coming back at me? Oh my god. That's a big tornado. Oh, I'm being blown off the road.
Whoa! It's got blown into you. All right, it's moving.
I'm stopping. I'm gonna try to take a picture.
Stop, get out of the car, come on.
All right. Photo too similar. So can I report this now that I see a tornado?
I had it for like 2 seconds, and now it doesn't register. I guess I gotta get like really close.
Wow.
This is... could be buggy.
Yeah, I have not been able to get the phone out at all. There is a thing on the screen that says press F9 to submit feedback.
I think some of the problems you're having aren't going to get better till we do a restart.
Whoa, trees are blowing down on the road in front of me. That's cool. This is the first time I think I've seen objects moving on the map. They're all just kind of like leaning over, but it's a start. Whoa! Okay, maybe trying to drive through here was a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna second guess. Because part of me is like, maybe there's another tornado that would be better. No, we're gonna keep going.
Do not have the same amount of acceleration on dirt as you do on pavement.
Well, that's good. That's good that they factored that in.
Somehow one of these fallen trees made me stop in the middle of the road. Come on.
But this is like chasing in the Carolinas. It's just all pine trees. I can't see anything.
Accurate.
Oh, pine trees cleared. This would be where in real life I'd accidentally drive right into the thing. Which is really not what you would want to do. Oh, we're about to get all sorts of chaser convergence. We got a couple of you guys behind me. We got people coming up from the right here.
Our tornado warning has expired.
Oh, well, I can see why they kept the severe thunderstorm warning then. Okay, don't stop in the intersection. There's people driving. All right, where am I?
Wow.
I didn't realize how far we've driven.
And I was just looking at the map for a while, and my car coasted back down this little road, so now I gotta catch back up to y'all.
I'm going right. I'm glad to hear, though, that the terrain has consequences. Not that you deserve them, but that they're realistic.
Well, I do know as well that apparently when the round is over, or we leave the server, then all of our points and damages are calculated. And apparently it's going to charge me for all the damages to my car when you get to the end of the session.
Them?
Yeah.
Like when I rear-ended you earlier?
Got anything worth reporting?
No, other than that when you go downhill, your car gets faster and faster. But that's not what you meant.
I finally found some pavement, so I'm sticking with this here. Yeah, I have no idea how many points I've gotten for my photos. Apparently, that's calculated at the end.
Yeah, I was looking for like a leaderboard. Yeah, I am just kind of coast.
Where did you go?
I'm the furthest south on this unnamed road. Maybe it's a mistake, but I don't know.
Me and
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Showing, I guess, are gonna stick up here.
Okay, I'm gonna look at some products and see what's going on. Cape. Oh, the cape's really drying up, so maybe I gotta go. That's why everyone's going east.
All right, so I'm looking at your screen now. Maybe you can give me a little crash course of what I'm looking at with these advanced products.
Yeah, so Cape is convective available potential energy. It's thunderstorm fuel. So you can see that where that storm that we just drove through, right? We drove through on this dirt road here that kind of hooks. There's nothing there. It dried up all the potential energy. It might still be raining, and we can see that on reflectivity. It's actually raining pretty good, but the convective part where the storm builds upward, and that's when it gets stronger and can start to twist and all that. It's just not really existent anymore because the energy came in and got all used up. Kind of like when you use up fuel in a car, then it's gone.
Speaking of which, let me turn my car off so I'm not wasting gas here.
I know. Part of me is like, and this is exactly the decisions you got to make in this game. I'm like, do I keep going south and then just hit that gas station anyway? Or do I go east and go to where Final Potato is? I don't know. I'm just going to keep going south. When I talked to developers, they did say that like part of the gameplay is consequences for making decisions. The map is big enough that if you go the wrong way, it's going to cost you. Which is going to suck in the moment, and it does make sense. Gameplay is strategic.
So it looks like the radar center is just west of Eastern Falls.
It does look like they actually like figured out where their fake radar is, which makes sense when you think back to what we were talking about at the beginning of our stream here tonight, that they had to put that someplace for the perspective of velocity.
So I wonder if we can drive out there and actually see an animated radar.
Are we close to it? Oh no, it's not going there.
Yeah, maybe another 5 minutes north. I'm hanging out right here because this seems to be where the heaviest rain's coming.
You're way far north than everybody else. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you are alone. I might be going south. Going south towards... Doesn't really have a name.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely heading south now.
I think I'm underneath a wall cloud. I can't really, like, it's going the same direction as me. No, is this a gas station? Sure is. I wonder if you can go inside and buy stuff. Love everyone's driving with their hazards on just because it's like one of the few things you can do.
Increases visibility by like 1%. All right, this is a good intersection, I guess, to wait at here.
Can I get out of my car while it's fueling? Yes, I can. Okay. It's so dark. Like, I'm going into the store. It's pitch black. Like, am I missing something? There's definitely like an artificial light source that's missing.
Wonder if that's a bug we should report.
Let's see. Press F9 for feedback. Oh. Yeah. No lights. Oh. Put my email address on the screen. That's not what I meant to do. It seems there is little to no visualization of lights, such as headlights, or interior.
Looks like we got something big a brewing.
I was trying to submit feedback and I've lost my mouse cursor. I have feedback on the feedback form. I can't do anything.
So wait, you're back in game and can't play it all?
Okay. No, I got it. I hit F9 again. And...
All right, I really got to stop looking at the map while I'm driving. I'm hurting myself more than helping.
So it says basic system information and a screenshot will be sent. So that's good because I'm standing inside the really dark grocery store. There it is.
And for other folks who might be watching this, you can also do reports within Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, they certainly want the reports. I mean, if you were not a Kickstarter backer, right? So you're checking out this game for the first time and you're like, all right, I want to play it. It's going to cost you about $35 US on Steam to play. You are paying to play a game that's still in development. The idea is when you buy access to an early access game, you almost become part of the broader testing community. And you will get the final game and you will get updates along the way. So you're kind of investing with some gameplay along the way, so long as you're okay with the idea that it's going to be fun. Whether or not $35 is cheaper than the final version of the game will be, I couldn't say. I've noticed a couple of the Chasers trackers have gone black. I wonder if that means they've gone offline. Like, do they think the scenario's over? I don't know.
You said gone black on the map. I see.
Like they went offline.
Yeah, I do see that.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we just ride it out a few more minutes.
Yeah, I think so. What time does the map end, you know?
I don't know. That's kind of why I was like curious to see. Where are you? Oh wow, you're still back up north. What time I think I'm on? Oh, they probably bailed out because there's literally no cave. The whole map's just been worked over. But I don't know. I don't know, like, does the game eventually just say, like, 5 minutes left and then end?
So let's see. Looking at it, I think there's only 2 other players besides us.
I'm looking at 2 guys in front of me right now.
You're looking at 2 guys. I got 1 guy to my
Somebody else just asked, when does it end? How do I type? How do I type? I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, how do you type?
I'll tell you in a minute. I don't know.
Enter. Hit the enter button.
Naturally.
Oh, chase ends in 5.
Oh, there we go. All right, well, let's let it ride out 5 more minutes. I just kind of want to see what the experience is like.
Okay.
All right, well,
Admin is watching.
So dark. You know what? I'm going to actually see if I can do anything about it. I'm going to go into my settings and see if there's like a lighting.
Yeah, and I wonder if the time matters too. Maybe it was brighter at 7, 8 o'clock when this started, and now it's what, 9? Ooh.
I've got real-time reflections off foliage off. All those things probably got off when I switched my to. Oh, I'm actually on low quality. I said I was on medium quality. I was mistaken. I don't know.
All right. Well, we got another 3.5 minutes. What's your first impressions?
First impression is I would go for a whole nother round if I had the time this evening, because it is enjoyable. It does pose a entertaining challenge to trying to shuffle through all of the storm reports and the products to try to make decisions. I would be curious to see if the game lets us ride in one car.
That would be interesting.
I don't know that I can get to you in 3 minutes to find out.
I was just about to. Yeah, no, you're pretty far south.
I don't know. You look
overall-
the next. Yeah, go ahead. I would say
I'll
you
say-
look the next left, and I'll come around. Go ahead.
I'll say overall, my day job is not meteorology or storm chasing. I'm just kind of your average gamer, I guess, coming into this game with a mild interest in weather. And, it's nice. It keeps my attention. It's got some functionality behind it, some challenge. Definitely opportunity for me to learn more. Let's see.
Yeah, it's educational in a way, as much as it might be entertaining.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I think to get better at this game, I'm going to have to get better at reading these essential products over just the basics. I mean, I was able to follow along, but I like the driving physics, when you're not looking at the map instead of driving. That's my moral of the story today. Filling up with gas is really easy. I'm very curious to see when we end how much damage I did to my car and how much money I get for the pictures I took to see if I balance out and I'm in the green or not.
There's something flying in the sky over here.
I'm not really doing anything but walking around and looking
Yeah,
at
there's
the
something
radar.
levitating. I think it's a car.
Oh, fun. Maybe one of the guys that's already logged out.
Guess so. No value. See, I don't know. I think if I saw a picture of a levitating car, that would have some value. I'm going to hit F9 again.
All
Flying
right.
car.
We got like 60 seconds to
All right.
do anything else.
Found this car floating in the air. Maybe it's a player who left the server already. Submit. All right. Yep. 50 seconds. Yeah. I would give it a passing grade. And again, I'll be excited to see like optimization for the graphics, because I think they probably did a magnificent job based on what I've seen like on their YouTube channel and in their Discord and yada, 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 yada. But I don't know that I've been able to experience it tonight, but I don't know that I was expecting to really get the full shebang tonight anyway.
Right. I mean, it was just released less than 12 hours ago, so can't be too critical.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think this game has a lot of potential. I'm excited to see what they release in the coming weeks here. 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. My best picture. All right, let's do these one at a time. Let's go to Tim. Tim, what do you see on your board there? What jumps out to you?
All right, so yeah, you can see where it does your earned minus your deductions here. Chase day recap, I got 1,138 out of my pictures. That's not bad. The Chaser Network, I wonder if that's everyone together and you kind of share those points.
I'm thinking those are going to be storm reports.
Oh, storm reports. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, gotcha. Gas 218, vehicle damage 1,500. So yeah, looks like I earned the day or ended the day with 339 in the positive. You can see my my best picture doesn't really show much but a tree falling over.
Yeah, I think I had the wrong scores on the screen. So tell me again, Tim. Walk me through that one more time. Now that we're looking at your score, what had your first chase day go?
Oh, okay. Went pretty good. I got pictures of tornadoes, 1,138. Apparently didn't get any walls or funnels. Chaser network we think is the storm reports and probe data. And my biggest expense today was vehicle damage. $1,500. So at the end of the day, came out $339 in the positive. How about that?
All right, so here's mine. It says I had 406 points for a picture of a tornado. Mind you, it took me half the game to figure out how to hold the button down to actually take a picture of a tornado. No storm reports because I couldn't even figure out how to get the phone out. My probe attempts all failed. I spent 200 in gas, 273 in damage, and 500 in towing. So my total deductions came to nearly 1,000. If it wasn't for that towing incident at the beginning, which I'm going to argue was not my fault, my day's earnings were 0 because I had more deductions than I had earnings, I guess. So I don't think it sent me into the negative, but I don't think it gave me anything either.
Right. They don't take money from your bank. They'll just say, thanks for playing. Here's nothing.
Thanks for playing. That's disappointing. Okay. All right. Well, we're going back to the garage. I think that's going to about do it for this first live Let's Play of Outbreak here from the Carolina Weather Group. Again, it's available on Steam. It's early access. There are bugs. You've seen them, and they want you to submit them. In a game, it's hitting F9. But Tim, would you come back to play more if you had the time?
Oh, absolutely. Let's do this again.
All right.
You want to give a little preview of the garage that I just entered here?
Sure. Walk us through what you're looking at in the garage in the last 4 minutes of our stream.
Yeah, for sure here. So you've got all these customizations. That's what I'm going to say. You can do with your character or vehicle. And this is kind of fun. You've got 2 vehicles you can start with here, Tradition and Zenith. And then you can see as you gain more points, you can start to get bigger vehicles, better vehicles. And how about this? For 1 million coin down here, you've got the Dominator 3.
You got the Dominator. I think I saw our friends at, let's see, who else was in here?
You got the VQ.
I saw live Storm Chasers go by. All right, yeah. This
is kind of fun. They've modeled them after. Sorry, got distracted there.
No, I was looking for Stormfront
Freaks.
Yeah, I thought Stormfront Freaks had a decal somewhere. That other podcast. Friends of ours.
Let's see.
It's in there maybe somewhere. I don't have money to afford anything after playing for an hour. Well, I have the 5,000 I started with, I guess.
Twist TC Vortex. Maybe we should get a Carolina Weather Group one in here somehow.
I don't know if that ship has sailed, but maybe.
My other card's a Dominator. These are fun.
Yeah.
Some of these must be inside jokes.
I think a lot of these are inside jokes in the Chaser community, and I think they were put in by Kickstarter. So like Northern Alex is another YouTube channel, does gaming. They're Stormfront Freaks. Yeah. So you can have the Stormfront Freaks logo on your car.
There we go.
Yeah. That's cool.
Well, this is fun. And yeah, there's a lot more. You can add bull bars. You can add protection, more lights. I think you can add the computer in your cameras there too. So yeah, there's a lot of fun customizations. I don't know why I want to mess up that word. But a lot of customizations you can do once you gain some more coin.
That's cool. That's cool. It's a decent amount of work, it seems, to earn that coin, but it'll give you something to do. If you want to learn more about Outbreak, subscribe to our channel, check out our archive. We have a playlist for Outbreak. We have our past 3 interviews with the developers. We'll have our upcoming gameplays, and we'd love to know what you think about the game. Drop something in the comments, and we're excited to see whether or not you're going to be checking out the game. But Tim, thank you for checking out the game with me here on launch night. It's only 12 hours old, and it's exciting time.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is fun.
All right, I'm James. That's Tim. We'll see you back Wednesday night for another edition of the Carolina Weather Group podcast, talking about science, weather, technology, and more from the Carolinas and beyond. Hope